Hey Virgo, Marianne with Astral Echoes here on this Earth Thursday for all of you Earth signs. That's Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn for your weekly tea and tarot reading. This reading is going to be for Virgo, Sun, Moon, and Rising signs for the week of Thursday, June 19th through Wednesday, June 25th. Please also go check out your weekly Astro Flowcast on TikTok and Instagram for all the astrological transits happening in the sky this week and how they will affect your sign. So grab a cup and sit down for a spell because we are about to spill some cosmic tea. Today I am using the Darkwood Tarot for your main reading. This is the pocket version, along with the Tea Leaf Fortune cards for the external factors happening in the environment around you. I will also be pulling from the Zen Osho Tarot for advice on where you can focus your energy to better help you along your soul's journey. All product info on the decks I'm using should be in the video description. Let's get into it. What do we have for Virgo? What's going on for our virgins? What's going on here? Y'all know I'm just playing. What's going on? What's going on for our Virgos? What's going on? Please, highest messages. What do we have? All right, kicking it off with the Six of Wands reversed. Why is victory reversed? What is going on this week, y'all? Come on now. You've got Two of Swords reversed. You got Page of Wands paired with the World. Well, you got the World right side up. That's good. What's at the bottom here? The Star reversed. A little bit of helplessness or feeling disconnected here. All right, so, the week might not start out the best, but I feel like it's going to pick up. Let me readjust these and we'll get into your reading. Hold on a sec. All right, Virgo, this is a recurring theme for this coming week for pretty much all signs so far. And it's all about endings. For you, this is an ending that maybe doesn't feel like a win. I do see a moment where closure is going to be coming in here, but not in a triumphant or exciting way. Maybe not in the way you had hoped, even with this Six of Wands reversed here. There's a strong energy of like disappointment, maybe even some emotional disorientation here, and the need to heal whatever your vision for the future is here with the Star reversed. I feel like you need to heal that future vision because oh gosh, there's something about this journey that has made you a little bit jaded, and it's like you're going to end up manifesting whatever you envision. And if this vision, that you see is jaded, then all you're going to pull in is more negative energy. So we're kicking off with the Six of Wands reversed. So this makes me sad because this is like a really great card. This is the winning card, but it is reversed. So this is sort of maybe lack of recognition or lack of success here. So maybe you're doing a lot of work and feeling unacknowledged. Maybe you're feeling unsupported, or maybe like your efforts maybe didn't lead to some sort of reward you were expecting or anticipating. Yeah, I just feel like it's a sense of like defeat or maybe even embarrassment for some of you, especially if you've worked hard or maybe taken a risk that hasn't yet yielded, whether it's money or validation or visibility, whatever this is, like you didn't get what you wanted out of your efforts here. Then you got Two of Swords reversed. So some sort of decision that's been made or needs to be made, but you're sitting really uncomfortable here on whatever this is that's happening. So maybe you feel like you're forced into a corner, or maybe you chose something without full clarity. Now you're getting the decision, like people say, oh, I made a decision out of duress. It's that kind of energy here. And then I feel like now in the aftermath, it's like all sinking in and you're just like, oh my gosh, what has this choice costed me emotionally and energetically is kind of the energy it's giving. Then you got Page of Wands reversed, and it is paired with the World. So this pairing is like basically some chapter in your life is closing, and maybe it feels like your spark or passion is fizzled with this Page of Wands reversed. This is usually like a fresh start, but if it's right side up, it's like the spark of creativity and passion and all that good stuff. And I feel like maybe something fizzled out here before it could really make a difference and get you motivated to kind of move. And so I feel like there's some sort of blocked momentum. This could also be false starts too, lost inspiration, which would go along too with that Star reversed here, or maybe even some self-doubt. the world at the bottom is letting you know that closure is happening. There is completion, but I feel like in this context, it's like bittersweet. So it's like, yeah, you're graduating. Yay, you went around and you're on a new chapter in your life. Hooray. But it's kind of like not a joyful, celebratory ending, or maybe not what you expected here. So I'm sorry, that is what I got. And the advice here is the Star reversed. So maybe you've lost sight of the bigger picture, the bigger vision. Maybe you stop believing in magic. Maybe you stop believing in yourself. But the Star reverse is basically telling you that you need to reclaim your hope. You need to flip this right side up. Okay, this is hope, inspiration, and faith. And right now, you're spiritually or emotionally depleted. And I mean, this isn't just physical healing, this is energetic healing. And so I feel like universe, source, spirit, God, if you will, creator, I call them, you're closing a loop. Actually, honestly, the loop is already closed based on this reading. And now it's time for you to refill your well. You need to flip this star right side up and figure out what you want this to look like. Even if you were disappointed with the expectations of the last go around in the last chapter of life, it's a fresh start. And don't take that jadedness into this next chapter with you, okay? So I feel like you made the hard choice. The door has closed. Yeah, you're aching. The ache is setting in. But, that's not the end of your story. You're not lost. I feel like you're in the space between endings and new beginnings, right? So let yourself mourn and then dare to dream. Dare to dream again, because I feel like you had that spark before. You just kind of misplaced it for now. All right, I'm going to pull from the tea leaves and see what we have going on in the environment around you this week. What are some external factors, themes that our Virgos are going to be going through or seeing this week? That wanted to fly, okay. Ooh, look at that victory. We do have Fox, shrewdness and resourcefulness, especially in business. So it is asking you to be shrewd. So maybe that jadedness will help you a little bit this week in shrewdness. I do see victory in some endeavor, though, which is good. So look at that. Turning that Six of Wands victory card right side up. So maybe last chapter you didn't succeed, but this chapter you're kicking it off with a win in some aspect of life. And then you have Vaz, secret admirer. So someone might be watching you. This could, for some of you, I feel like it's a little grandchild or a child looking up to you as well, like a little admirer. For some of you, it is romantic. Some of you, it's a job or a boss or somebody looking and be like, wow, that's really cool. I really love their perspective. I really like how grounded they are. I really like how they go about their business, that kind of energy. But I do see secret admirer here for you. I'm going to pull from the Zen O show here and ask where you can best focus your energy around this new chapter, this healing journey, this jadedness that we do not want. Where can our Virgos focus their energy best this week? All right, you have got existence. This is peace. This is just being in the moment, followed by projections. Okay. Be careful about what you are projecting out into the universe. I think it's very obvious when you're disappointed. It shows on your face for a lot of you. And, try not to match energy with other people. But I honestly feel like this is stemming from inside of yourself versus other people. I know you've been disappointed, but don't put that on other people. I feel like you need to stay in the moment, find the little joys, even if it's just the sun on your face in the morning. But it's basically asking you to just be, just exist for now, because you're kind of, like I said, standing in between that chapter ending and the new chapter beginning. You're like turning the page right in the center. All right. Well, that is the Cosmic Tea for this week. Don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe, all that good stuff so you never miss a message. Also, go check out your Astro Flowcast for more insight. If I don't catch you on one of my lives for a personal reading, I will catch you on our next Collective Tea and Tarot reading. That's going to be next Earth Thursday, June 26th. Until then, may your cup overflow. Bye.